Have you ever taken 3 slow breaths and felt your whole mood shift, and wondered how something so simple could be so powerful? Welcome to Beyond the Mind channel. Breath is not just air moving through the body. Breath is a code, a pattern of signals your nervous system reads and responds to. The rhythms you choose, the route you use, the depth, and even the sound can send precise instructions to your brain and body. In this video, I'll decode that language so you can use breath as a reliable tool to calm, to energize, and to regulate your state. We'll cover a simple map of the mechanisms, practical rules you can apply immediately, 3 safe pranayama sequences you can practice with me, and a short plan to fold breathwork into daily life. If you have cardiovascular conditions, are pregnant, or have a history of severe anxiety or panic, proceed gently and consult a clinician before trying more intense techniques. We will stay with safe, effective methods anyone can use. Think of breathing like sending a message to the nervous system. That message is composed from a few basic variables: rhythm and ratio, depth and diaphragm use, nasal versus oral flow, sound and vibration, and the presence or absence of retention. Each variable alters the signals that travel from the lungs and chest to the brainstem and higher centers. Rhythm and ratio describe how long you inhale versus how long you exhale. Extending the exhale relative to the inhale reliably biases the autonomic system toward parasympathetic tone, the rest and digest side, which reduces arousal and calms heart rate. Depth and diaphragmatic engagement determine which mechanoreceptors are stimulated. Deep belly breathing engages interoceptive pathways and vagal afferents more strongly than shallow chest breathing. Nasal breathing matters. The nose filters and humidifies, increases nitric oxide production, which supports oxygen transfer, and supports a calmer physiology compared with heavy mouth breathing. Sound and vibration, humming on the exhale, create vibrations that stimulate neural pathways in the neck and sinuses, amplifying parasympathetic signals. Finally, force and retention change the balance. Forceful rapid breathing or long breath holds have powerful effects but require careful guidance. We will avoid aggressive retentions here and favor gentle, sustainable patterns. Those are the building blocks. When you combine them with intention and awareness, you compose different breath commands. A long, gentle exhale plus nasal diaphragmatic flow is a calming command. Short, energetic inhales with active diaphragmatic engagement are energizing. A soft hum on the out-breath is a rapid downshift. Understanding breath as code gives you precision. You can choose patterns to meet a goal rather than hoping calm arrives by accident. Let's translate biology into practical mechanisms you can feel. First, the vagus nerve. The vagus carries sensory information from the lungs, heart, and gut up to the brainstem. When diaphragmatic breathing with elongated exhalations is used, vagal afferent firing increases, which supports higher heart rate variability, a marker of flexible autonomic regulation. In simple terms, slow, deep breathing tells your brain you are safe enough to relax. Second, baroreceptor feedback. Blood pressure sensors in large arteries respond to changes in intrathoracic pressure with each breath. Gentle, rhythmic breathing stabilizes these signals and prevents sharp sympathetic spikes. That's part of why slow breathing can reduce the jitteriness that comes with sudden stress. Third, CO2 and chemoreception. Rapid shallow breathing can lower carbon dioxide too much, which sometimes provokes lightheadedness or anxiety. Controlled moderate rates keep CO2 in a comfortable range and avoid triggering panic-like sensations. That is why very fast breathing is not a default tool for calming. It can do the opposite unless trained. Fourth, mechanoreceptors in the lungs and diaphragm. Deep belly movement stimulates stretch receptors that send calming information to the brain. This is also why placing a hand on the belly during practice increases interoceptive awareness and grounding. Fifth, vibration and sound. Humming on the exhale, the practice called bhramari, creates resonance that stimulates tissues in the neck and sinuses and amplifies parasympathetic signaling. People often feel a quick downshift with a few hums. Finally, cortical effects. Breath sharpens interoceptive awareness. When you practice, you improve the brain's ability to notice early signs of agitation and intervene sooner. That improved detection plus the vagal inputs give you two levers: early notice and effective downshift. Practical rules to keep in mind. Favor nasal, diaphragmatic breathing for sustained regulation. Extend the exhale relative to the inhale to promote calm. For example, inhale 4, exhale 6. Use gentle humming for a fast parasympathetic boost. Avoid forceful rapid breathing or extended retentions unless you're trained and medically cleared. Start short and slow. Most interventions are effective in 2 to 5 minutes if repeated consistently. Guided practice. 3 safe sequences. Follow along. Prepare. Sit comfortably with an upright but relaxed spine or lie down if that's more stable. Relax the jaw and shoulders. Breathe naturally through the nose unless that is difficult for you. If you feel lightheaded at any point, return to comfortable breathing and rest. We will do 3 sequences: a calming ratio, a diaphragmatic anchor with labeling, and a humming exhale. I will guide the counts. Follow at your own pace. Practice 1, calming ratio, inhale 4, exhale 6, 2 minutes. Begin by finding a natural breath. Now inhale gently through the nose to a slow count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale gently through the nose to a count of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep the breath soft and unforced. The exhale should feel slightly longer than the inhale. Continue this pattern for 2 minutes. If a thought arises, simply note it and return to the count. Maintain relaxed shoulders and a gentle belly expansion on the inhale. After 2 minutes, release the pattern and breathe naturally for a few breaths, noticing any change in your chest, belly, or face. Practice 2, diaphragmatic anchor with labeling 3 minutes. Place one hand on your belly and one on your chest. Inhale through the nose, feeling the belly expand first, then the chest. 1, 2, 3. Exhale slowly for 1, 2, 3, 4. Letting the belly fall gently. Keep the movement primarily in the abdomen. If a thought or sensation arises, briefly label it in your mind, thinking, tension, or planning, and return your attention to the belly breath. This labeling is optional but helpful. It creates a small distance between the content and your reaction. Continue for 3 minutes. Afterward, rest in natural breathing and notice the grounding in the abdomen. Practice 3, humming exhale, bhramari, for rapid downshift, 90 to 120 seconds. This is a vibrational tool for quick regulation. Inhale softly through the nose for a count of 3. Exhale through the nose while producing a soft, low humming sound like a gentle MMM. For a comfortable count of 4 to 6, keep the tone relaxed and non-forceful. Feel the vibration in your throat and sinuses. We will do 12 cycles slowly. Inhale 1, 2, 3. Hum out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Repeat. After 12 cycles, rest with normal breathing. Notice the sensation in your face, neck, and overall level of ease. Microintegration 2-breath reset. Now practice a 2-breath reset you can use anytime. Take 2 slow diaphragmatic breaths with an extended exhale. Inhale 4, exhale 6. Inhale 4, exhale 6. On the second exhale, you may add a soft hum if that feels helpful. That simple 2-breath tool is remarkably effective before a meeting, before replying to a stressful message, or as a quick anchor when tension rises. Integration, plan, safety, and close. How to fold these practices into your life. Use micro resets and short sessions rather than only long practices. A practical routine. Use the 2-breath reset as a trigger pause before 3 daily moments, before your first email, before an important conversation, and before bed. Schedule short calming ratio sessions twice daily for 2 minutes each. Add a 3-minute diaphragmatic anchor once per day, and use humming exhale as needed when tension spikes. 4-week starter plan. Week 1. Twice daily 2-minute calming ratio sessions plus 2 breath resets before 1 daily trigger. Week 2. Add a daily 3-minute diaphragmatic anchor and continue 2 breath resets. Week 3. Include a nightly 1 to 2 minute humming exhale to downshift before sleep. Maintain daytime micro-practices. Week 4. Track subjective markers, sleep quality, reactivity episodes, ease of focus, and adjust durations if comfortable. Increase session lengths by 1 to 2 minutes only if you feel steady and stable. Safety notes and troubleshooting. If you feel lightheaded, stop and breathe normally until the sensation passes. Reduce intensity and duration if breath work increases anxiety. Avoid forceful rapid breathing, long breath holds, or vigorous practices if you are pregnant, have uncontrolled hypertension, glaucoma, heart disease, or recent surgery. Consult a healthcare provider first. If you have a history of trauma, proceed gently. Some people find breathwork triggering and may prefer very short, guided approaches or to work with a qualified teacher. Final reflections. Breath is immediate, portable, and precise. Treat it like a simple instrument. Clear intention, simple pattern, consistent repetition. When you use breath as code, paying attention to ratio, depth, nasal route, and gentle vibration, you give your nervous system signals it understands. Over time, those signals shift baseline regulation and improve your capacity to respond rather than react. If you are a true seeker of higher wisdom and self-knowledge, subscribe to this channel for a constant growth. Share this video with the loved ones and may the peace be with you.